pas commencer en fait. Je sais pas comment commencer. J'ai rien écrit, du coup je sais pas trop.
A few moments later.
Hi, I'm Fred from Homoludens. I haven't spoke for a while on that channel, so it might come as a surprise. Wow, a new video. Don't expect much. As you can see, I'm in my pajamas, so the sharpest among you will realize that I probably haven't prepared this one. It's gonna be a pretty short video because something fun happened and I thought, whoa, I could just talk about it with you guys, and it would be maybe an occasion for me to give you guys an update. So where to start? A couple of weeks ago, I have a guy called Jeff from Glasgow that reached out to me on Board Game Geek. Not gonna give his name because I'm not sure he's comfortable with that. I haven't asked him anything, so it's gonna be a bit of a surprise to him too. But he basically reached out on BGG. And he just had been watching some of my videos and he saw my review of Dual Powers. And he liked that review. And actually, if you haven't watched it, I definitely recommend to watch it. I think it's pretty cool. But anyway, he'd reached out because he actually had made a game about the Russian Civil War and asked if I was interested to look at it, have a bit of and give him my opinion. So I told him, yeah, definitely, I'm always interested in that, especially that specific subject, as some of you might know is of interest to me. So I told him, yeah, definitely, just send it over and I'll have a look. And I just got this big box here, so that's a pretty big one, and I thought, let's unbox it. It's not gonna be I think I will go, of course, into details afterwards, but let's look at what's in the box, and that would be the opportunity for me to give you a bit of an update at the same time. I guess maybe the first obvious update is, as you can see, the setup has changed around me, and as I told you in my last video about Les Plans Relief, I was about to move. The move went well, so this is my new apartment. We're set up in London right now, so everything is fine. We're pretty happy with our new place. Still getting settled down, but overall pretty cool. And okay, it's a big one. I didn't expect a box that big, but anyway, it's cool to have all my stuff back, the game collection, everything. That's always nice. So that's pretty cool. So here it is, pretty big box. It's actually massive, pretty impressive. I think I've never seen a prototype that big and even from the outside looking that good. So pretty impressed for now. Ooh, oh my god, that's magnificent. So I don't know if you see it, but it's a sort of fabric on the box. You've got a nice picture put in and this red ribbon. Pretty awesome, actually, really impressed. That's definitely looks like a labor of love, so it's quite amazing. Jeff, what the fuck? It's fucking insane. Really cool. So what does it say? I don't know if you can see it here. I'm going to show it like this. You can see it here. It says the Russian Revolution of 1912-21, which is already quite surprising for the dates. And I guess there is probably a very good reason for that. If I have to guess, 1912, I would say Lena massacre. So yeah, the strike that was ended up with the imperial the army of the Tsar shooting at the protesters. So that might be it. Not officially what we would consider the beginning of the Civil War, but definitely one of the key events before World War I that led to a growing discontent between Russian population and their leadership. So probably that, but I will know more about it later. So maybe before I look at what's in this super impressive box, just a quick update. So the last video I made, I actually said that I was going to put my channel on hold. As you've seen, I've done that pretty well. I'm really good at putting things on hold. But I also said that I had a few videos in production that I wanted to do. before making a decision on the channel. Just maybe to give you a bit of some context, I still have those videos to do, and I still plan on doing them. I have quite a few cool ones that I think might be nice. So just for you to know what to expect, the first one was the interview of Scott Moore, the designer of This War Without an Enemy, that was released by Nuts Publishing. Really cool interview, really like Scott, so I just want to finish that video and talk about his game. I think that's going to be pretty fun. I have another interview with David Thompson, good David Thompson, probably one of the nicest guy in the wargaming community. So pretty happy we had a session together. It was a bit of an interview playthrough while we were playing Undot in North Africa, so that was quite fun. Then there is my wargame vlog of my trip in Italy this summer, where I met with the Roman wargamers, and I have some videos of Riccardo Massini's secret stash, secret wargaming stash, so I think that's going to be fun. And then what else? I have one last hidden gem that I promised Dan from No Enemies Here. So that's also one that has been recorded that I need to edit. And then I have my final video with Brian Ascliffe, a final top 5, which is top 5 underrated war games. So I think this one is going to be pretty fun, and top 5s always work for some reason. People on YouTube just like those. So that's the planning, and I've been, of course, having some thoughts about the channel, but for now, let's go back to this amazing box. Okay. So that's actually quite impressive. So pretty well put together. And actually Jeff sent me some files ahead of time, so I guess I know what to expect here. And that's gonna be a couple of booklets. The first one is gonna be the rules of plays. Yeah, so a pretty extended rule book, and from what I've seen, it's a pretty rich system with a complex. I don't know if it's complex, but at least a pretty comprehensive political layer. And the game plays on two different scales, so that's pretty interesting. But very precise when it comes to the factions, the kind of alignment, and what they can do, and where they're positioned. Looks actually very well laid out. Quite a pretty big rule book. Yes, 46 pages. So we're not really in the light wargame category, and then with a detailed sequence of play at the end. So that's this, and then scenarios and examples of play. So I would say in a GMT fashion, that would be a playbook. So very interesting. And then player aids. So yeah, double-sided player aids on top of this. Looks pretty compact, so we'll see. We'll see. And then what do we have here? And that's interesting. So that's impressive work. So we have quite a few wooden pieces with some counters. The counters are mounted. I've never seen, once again, a prototype made by not by a company, but just by a passionate designer, that well put together. So quite a lot of so the whites, the reds, I guess those might be the anarchists. Blue, greens, okay, and then some other counters. It looks like Makhno's flag, so that must be the Ukrainians. So that's going to be interesting. Mutiny, okay, so maybe some stuff about Kronstadt, stuff like this. So Joe is going to like that. And then we have 3 decks. And I'll have to check what are those. It looks like they are used for different phases. Maybe not. Some player orders, I'm not sure. I will look into the rules and I'll keep you posted. I think I will talk about my exploration of the game, and a lot of counters here, like a lot of counters here. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. And then some cards. Yes, yeah, you have cards per faction. So you have revolutionary left, left reformists, cadets, Octoberist, monarchists, and reds. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So quite a few factions. So that's very interesting. Which makes me think, because when I got this, I was thinking, I actually have quite a few games, and I've played quite a few games about the Russian Civil War, like Triumph of Chaos, Reds, Dual Powers, the State of Siege one that was interesting, and if I get the Dunnigan one and this one, I will have enough to do a ludography. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments. And we're getting almost close to no more battery, so I'm gonna be quick on this one and just show you the maps that are actually quite insane, actually printed on canvas. So there are two maps, this one of Petrograd, so I think it's going to be mostly political layer, very interesting, and then there is one for Russia. But anyway, I will keep you posted on my exploration of this game. I think what I'm going to do with the channel for now is just make a video when I wish and finish editing the ones that I promised to edit. And I think I won't think too much about it more than this. But yeah, look at these things. I will leave you with those amazing pictures of those two cards. It's insane, very insane. Thanks, Jeff. I will be doing some more exploring. See you guys, and yeah, talk to you soon, and yeah, expect some videos. Bye bye.